I saw a video and it was
Just a
like,
little distracting.
and it was like,
Just give me
you are the
reflection.
way you are, and it's not your fault, but you are the way you are because your dad is bald. And I went, yeah.
He must have heard us talking about him.
I know.
He can sense it.
You want to say hi?
You need some sunglasses on, though.
Stick your head in. Stick your head in.
Go
Instead
on.
of
The
stick your head
force
in
brought
now.
you here. The force brought you here. We're
Yeah.
just FaceTiming, and I'm giving a presentation.
And a presentation.
And
Oh,
any
good. And we'll give you a grade at the end.
any input in the middle of presentation is always great.
Okay.
Because I don't give her
That's
any.
a deal.
Welcome back to the We're Related podcast. I'm Riley. This is Will, and we're related, hence the We're Related podcast. As you can see, we've got a fun little guest with us today. This is our mom, Laura Lee. She wanted a bio, so she's my mom, and she's Will's mom. And she also has 3 other kids.
Who are
And
not
so
important.
that's her. Yeah, they're not here. Before we get into anything, make sure to hit that like button. Make sure to hit that subscribe button, because that shows us that you love your mother. Because we brought our mother and we love her. So
Aw.
if you
This is
don't,
our
that
Mother's
means
Day
you don't
gift.
like your mom. Today we are going over chapters 1 through 7 of the Hunger Games. We've started ourselves a little book club series, and
Unfortunately,
it's been
We love
great.
it.
she's gone.
I have the illustrated one, and I think everyone else,
How's the
my
boring
mom
one?
is doing the regular one. She's got the regular. And I believe Will is doing the audiobook. So all just kind of different types going on. Is the audiobook person like good?
Just really slow.
Well, yeah, they
You can
always
speed
are.
it up.
I know. I put it at like really fast.
Okay.
Sped right through them all.
So what even is Panem?
This is what I do.
It is smaller than the US, is something that I've learned reading through
Okay.
it, because of flooding and natural disasters that had gone on
Nice,
over the
California.
years. In the book, it says the capital is around the Rockies area, and District 12 is in Appalachia, with a population of
Kinda like
8,000
where you
people.
live.
So yeah, so I'm
So
in
you'd
District
be in
12.
District 12, and I'm guessing.
And we're in the capital.
You guys are
Closer.
around District 1.
We're
But yeah,
one.
District
Let's
1,
go.
District 5. Yeah, the capital is
Yeah,
like,
we're probably in 1.
We're cool.
yeah. I'm in District 8.
You're actually in 8.
So,
Let's see what is.
Yeah, that's interesting because I didn't really
Yeah, we're in one.
think about that. That it was like that this is
We'd be
the
in
United
Texas.
States way, way, way in the future.
because I always thought that it was like the whole United States. And I guess I forgot to mention too, like, I haven't read this book since, what, like the 8th grade?
You guys read
So-
this before?
Yeah.
Probably just when it came out.
So this is William's
don't know.
first time ever reading these books,
I saw the movies.
which is kind of fun. Okay.
So what is the scene?
What?
I don't
Seam.
know what the seam is.
Now I'm curious.
Oh,
They
she's pulling out
mention the
books.
seam. They mention the seam quite a bit. And it's like where she lives.
I feel like maybe it's part of the town.
It could be the outskirts.
Like maybe it's the area. Well, the Hob is the place where they sell things, but the seam. Yeah,
I kind of
don't
thought
know.
maybe it,
Could be the
like William
seam in
said,
between the districts.
like the
be.
outside of it.
Mm-hmm.
Or like I thought of like maybe where,
Maybe
Like
it's
it's
where
the
kind of
ghetto
the even
area.
poor, yeah, even where the even poorer people live. Because
It's like
like
the Skid
there's the
Row.
people like the mayor that they talk about,
Rich
like
people.
that's probably the main part, and the seam. The seam is kind of the edge of like
Yeah.
fabric, isn't it? No,
Yeah.
I mean the seam is where you sew actually. Anyway, I don't know. I think I'm thinking of something else.
I'm Team Peeta. I don't care what y'all
And
say.
Will is already Team Peeta from the
Mm.
I've always
get-go.
been Team Peeta.
And see, I am Team Gale right now.
I go back and forth, yeah.
So I thought it was crazy that Katniss, like I believe it's the first chapter, she just immediately is like bullying her mom, which I thought was crazy. But also, she has like a point of bullying her mom because she like shut down emotionally after her dad died. So
Yeah.
I just
Been
was like,
through a
whoa,
lot,
yeah. But
for
I also
sure.
was just like, girl, chill. Like, it's a crazy enough day. We don't need to like go off and be like, my mom's crazy. She looks like a crazy lady.
I think it's interesting. They don't talk tons about the characters, but I do like that as the story goes on, she kind of brings back more information. So, like, I still feel like we're kind of at the beginning of things. And so, like, more things come out about their family and different things as the story goes
Okay.
on. But I feel
Yeah.
like we just have an idea of like who is who.
In the
Yeah.
beginning.
Or just like sprinkling everyone in
Yeah.
from the get go. Like I said, I haven't read this book since like the 8th grade, but I didn't realize that you can put your name in more times for more like food and resources. You only get your name put in once a year, like an additional one. So you only, and it's like from 12 to 18. So that's like what, 6 years? Right?
Yes.
Wait, how old was Prim?
7 years. Prim was 12. So she
So,
had one entry.
and she still had the luck, bro. What the heck?
I know that's
Yeah.
that's the hardest, craziest part is just the odds,
That's no,
you
like,
know, because I think they said like Gale was gonna have his name in there like 42 times or something like that.
yeah,
Yeah.
and
Well,
Katniss
and
was like
also
30.
I wonder like in the movie, it's like hundreds of kids. Like this is a lot, and a lot of these kids probably have their names in there.
A lot.
So yeah, it was just like the
What are the fudging
what are the
odds?
odds? And then that is what happened. So it's
Like,
just,
Yeah.
bro,
but of
Yeah.
course, that's how it had to be.
ultimate bad luck be like, bro.
Well, and
Yeah.
I also just can't even imagine like being there, standing there as that's happening because like they've been watching the Hunger Games their whole lives. Like they know what happens, you know?
Right.
Like it's
And
one
you
thing
just
to
like
like read about it and you're like, "Oh yeah, this happens, blah blah blah," but I don't know, to really try to think about that and like
be
can
like,
you just
now that's
imagine
me.
the
Like,
anxiety like leading up like
yeah.
the craziness leading up to
I'm
that day
pretty
would be like
sure
no one
I
would be
would.
sleeping, no one would be eating. Like
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
also, they make it sound like it's no big deal. It's just a regular day. She goes out hunting. She does her things. Like it's a
Right.
regular day for her.
And also it's
And
her just assuming like, oh, like we'll be fine.
yeah,
Like other, because
we've
they
been
do
fine
kind of
before.
say just, I'm fine. I only have my name in like 32 times. Like Gale needs to be the one worrying. He's got
Yeah.
like 40 something. Like ugh, I don't know. I think I'd poop my pants, but it's fine.
I know. I just think I'd be a wreck like half of the year worried about if I was going to be called to the Hunger Games.
Yeah.
And every time you go and go get more flour and oil or whatever, and your name goes into the pot another time.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, and the crazy thing is
Smoking
it
pot.
doubles every time, right?
I didn't really catch
You
that, but it must because like one tesserae or whatever was like enough for one person for a year, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So why would
Almost
anyone
forgot.
need to have 42 of those? But it must like
It like
compound
doubles.
somehow.
Yeah. It
Plus,
compounds
also
every
Gale got a
year.
lot
But you can
for
get it for
everyone.
each member of your family.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he also started
Yeah.
giving it away.
Okay.
Yeah. I didn't fully like understand. I just was like, oh, I didn't realize that was what it was. Like, and so Katniss kind of had set it up for Prim doesn't ever have to take that out. Like, she
Mhm.
just gets to put one entry in every year.
Yeah.
So she'll end with like 7 or 8 entries versus she'll have like 64, whatever.
Yeah.
But what's annoying is the system, kind of like we said, it's just punishing like the poor people because, the rich kids, they don't have to do it
Yep.
because they don't need the resources. Like, we're punishing the kids because their parents don't have food. And then Katniss is the same age as well.
Yeah.
Like,
No, not for long.
How do you think that would go?
If I got picked,
Yeah.
I'd die within the first round.
when I
Oh,
even was
Fat guy
thinking, like,
trying to run,
A lot of video games.
you'd hear me running, bro. It's just like, and then find myself somewhere up in a tree the whole time.
the baker promising that Prim would be fed, I did start crying when
Aw,
Katniss volunteered. I was like, oh my
that
gosh.
was tender. But I wish he was
So.
nicer to his own son.
Well,
Fine.
sure. And I think
Like,
He is
it-
nice.
that's bad to be skipping
No.
ahead. Do you think it really was true that how Peeta said that his dad was like, oh, we might finally actually have a victor?
Because nobody thinks Peeta's actually strong enough or capable of winning.
Yeah.
I don't think it's they think he's not capable. I think it's because like they
They know Katniss.
trade
They know
with her
Katniss is a survivor.
and they know that she's been surviving and so like she has a chance
Yeah. I
because
still just
she
think
has
if you're talking to your child for the last time possibly in their whole life, like really
Right.
that's what you're gonna say to your kid.
right.
I
Like,
just say
really-
don't die.
no faith in you. But she might win.
I
Yeah.
say don't die.
But he will. If he's like, she's probably gonna win. Like, we probably won't see you again, but we'll probably see her again.
Yeah.
But
I don't know.
ugh.
That made
But
me a little
it's-
bit mad.
Yeah. Well, and
And
then yeah,
sad.
I wrote here like the Hunger Games works because like it's also normalized at this point. Like the
Yeah.
horror of it is just like
Mhm.
whatever. They've been doing this for 74 years. Like it's been all anyone's known at this point. And so like it's
Which
a
I
lot
think
like
resonates today because there are so many things that I think we are desensitized to.
Oh, not this talk
I know
again.
we can't have this discussion,
Not this
but
talk
I
again.
think in the world we are desensitized to a lot of things that 20, 30, 40 years ago people would be horrified
right.
to see like on TV or that was something that people watch daily.
Yeah. Well, and it's
Anyway.
even like even just like as a simplification, like PG movies, PG-13 movies are what rated R movies used to be, like
Oh yeah. Yeah, we were watching a Disney movie. No,
Right.
it's not Disney. I thought it was Disney, but it's still a PG-13 movie, and I just didn't know that you could say the F word so many times in one movie.
Katniss gets the pin from Madge, who is the mayor's daughter and a school friend, which I forgot about. Really, I forgot about a lot of stuff, but I thought that was
Friend.
interesting.
They've talked and
But
acquaintance.
Yeah, but it just made me wonder if like people were already starting to rebel, but they didn't even know yet.
Yeah. Yeah.
This was
And I-
meant to be a bit of a symbol.
Right. And I actually wrote that down. It says the Capitol accidentally creating its own symbol of rebellion is kind of a genius.
Yeah.
like,
I forgot the
they
whistle.
didn't
Did it
know
to
it was gonna
themselves.
blow up in their faces, but that's, like, what ended up happening. 'Cause, yeah, the Mockingjay story I thought was really cool, and I feel like I remembered it,
Mm-hmm.
but, yeah, the Capitol made Jabberjays to spy on people, and then it got out of hand, and it just didn't work, so they released them, expecting them all to die, but then they made babies with the Mockingjays, and now they all just sing everything, which is cute, but, you know, it becomes the symbol of rebellion, and so the Mockingjays, now that sing everything, like, are because of the Capitol.
But then
Anything
there was
else?
the other sign of like rebellion that they did to Katniss, right?
Yeah, the
That
3 fingers.
So like there are these little things in there that like we're getting a taste of, like we don't really know how it affects the story until later, but like
I've seen the
the
movies.
people are already trying to rebel
Right. Well, and do we
in simple
know that
ways.
it's a sign of rebellion? Like, in the book, they
Not
kinda just
yet.
mention, like,
No, it's
people
more of a
are
sign of like reverence
it's
or
like respect.
like
Yeah.
we love you, we support you. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
'Cause, yeah, in the thing, it was like people just basically were like, "Well, District 12, you know, they're
yeah.
kinda crazy and old-fashioned, like, we don't do that anymore, but they do it," kind of thing.
But it also shows
But
just like that they're united in some things. Like even though in District 12 there was clear lines of who was who and who was rich and who was poor, but like when
yeah,
it came down to it, they did all come together in that unifying event. So I did think that was
yeah.
cool.
Ugh, what a good book meant for teens. I forgot to mention,
Literally.
all these pictures are from my book.
Book?
Does she go to bed naked, bro?
I think she
Mm,
No, it
does.
was in her underwear.
That's the part that William
I
really
don't
cared about the
I don't
most.
remember.
No.
Anywho, arriving at the Capitol, it's nuts. It's crazy. The showers
Yeah.
with the instant drying, crazy. All
That'd
the
be
floofy
sick.
buttons, like, no wonder everyone's over the top, you know? Like,
Yeah.
sorry, there's a fly, and it's driving me crazy.
Yeah,
And
I think
then
it
I
would be
don't
kind of a shock for them to get to the Capitol. The only people that they've seen dressed crazy are the people that come representing the Capitol for the reapings. So they have a little taste of it, right? But then to
right,
go and see everybody like that,
Cross dressers.
you know,
just
it
crazy.
must be, yeah, quite a shock.
Also, with
Yeah.
all that technology,
Crazy.
like, of course you can just be,
Blue.
you know,
Do whatever you want.
Dabba-dee
wild.
daboo da.
And then I hate that they, like, make the kids look so, like, skimpy. Like, it's you forget that they're, like, kids. Like,
Are we
they
talking about the kids that are coming in on the
yeah, like,
trains?
for the chariots, like,
Oh,
in this
okay.
scene where, like, they dress them up to, like,
Oh,
represent, and she had mentioned, like, "Oh, I'm just gonna be naked with, like, coal on me."
yeah.
And I'm like,
Yeah.
"You're
Because they are
16."
just
Like,
kids, and some are much younger.
yeah, like 12-year-olds. And
Yeah.
maybe that's the Capitol's thing, but I'm like, that's just, and maybe they don't matter because they're like, they're just gonna die anyway.
Yeah, they're like animals. They're just like or like things to be on
Yeah,
display, you know what I mean? So
they're
they
the
have to make
show.
them as sensational as possible.
Yeah, I don't like it. It makes my
Yeah,
belly hurt.
but she does worry about that, about what her dress is gonna be.
And then she just gets to wear a jumpsuit. And then, of course,
But
Cinna's
an
gonna be
awesome
hot.
jumpsuit.
It's an awesome jumpsuit. It's fiery. But yeah, Cinna's hottie, and it's his first games, and that's so cute.
I guess I forgot about that, like his first ever being a
Yeah,
stylist.
Yeah.
yeah. And he
Mm.
chose District 12. Like, cause she was like, "Oh, sorry you got stuck with us because it's your first time." And he was like, "No, I asked for
It's like I
this."
chose it.
You're one
Man.
Who
ahead.
is
And
up
it's
for the challenge?
crazy.
What about the food? Like the food is over the top too.
Yeah.
But I am happy that they're at least feeding them,
Well, of course, they gotta fatten up the piggies.
you know? But yeah, I was just like, it just shows too, like there's so much excess in everything, in the food and in their styling and everything. And they're just so
Yeah.
greedy. I'm like,
Yeah.
and everybody else is just living in such terrible circumstances. Like it's just crazy to
Yeah.
me.
And like they have no ability to become better. Like they're not allowed to move.
Yeah.
They're not allowed to leave. Like they
Yeah.
set
They're
up
stuck.
this district to like District 12 is supposed to like breed poor people, like who are
Mm-hmm.
struggling. Or like District 1 and stuff, you know, around the capital, they get a lot of benefits from the capital. Like they're really well off also
It
compared
does
to
kind of make you
the East
wonder, like,
Coast.
why people even have kids.
Like especially
It
since
seems
it's
like
been
such
going
a
on for so
risk.
long.
And it's just funny because, like, the people in the capital, I wonder how much they know about the other districts. And the other districts, do you think they know very much about the capital, really? Like,
And I would say
It's like, do you
I'd say
know
the
like,
it's
capital
Washington, D.C.?
probably not.
well, not really, but we have easier access. I mean, we have the internet. We can figure out anything. They didn't have anything like that.
Right, like
Anyway,
They did before.
they only see what the capital will show them.
show them.
Like I'm
Yeah.
like,
So then
you
it's like
see the
propaganda.
reaping, you see
Sound
the
a bit
reaping, but
familiar.
everyone's dressed up in their finest like outfits.
Yeah, so they don't
And
look like they're so in such dire situations.
right, and they're in
Sounds
the
a bit
nicest
familiar.
areas of their towns.
So remind
You
me,
are
when does
to
she kiss
Peeta.
him on the cheek?
I believe it's right after the chariot thing.
Yeah,
Like, are they still on
because
stage or like, or is it
yeah,
after they're back?
No, it's after.
I think
Okay.
it's when they're still on stage. Because didn't
Uh,
they held hands
they held hands.
and then they went up. I thought their whole goal was trying to make it look like they were lovey-dovey.
And I don't think it was to make them look lovey-dovey. Their whole thing is to make them look like a team.
United.
But she's kind of going back and forth of being like, is Peeta like being a nice guy because he is a nice guy? Or is
Mm-hmm.
he being a nice guy to get
So I
into
don't
my
kill him.
head to think he's a nice guy so that he kills me? So then she's like, well, two can play at that game, whatever the game is. So she kisses him on the cheek to get into
Probably Bro's
his
first
brain.
kiss.
I don't know. I kind of wonder too, like, was this Peeta's angle the whole time? Like, he says that he's in love with her. He tells that story. But it just makes me wonder, like, at that point, is it just a story? Like, but then
Right.
does he actually fall in love with her too? Because I was like, that might just be his angle that he took the whole time. But then he did just kind of accidentally fall in love with her. And do you
I don't
think all the
know.
tributes spend a lot, like they spend a lot of time together, but I wonder if the other ones do. Because they don't,
Well,
she's like, none of them are holding hands. None of them are dressed exactly the same.
they have to spend like every second with each other, like all the tributes,
That's
in
the
the sense
rule.
of like during training. Like training is
Oh,
like
are we
8
talking about
a.m.
all the tributes, not just the
Like,
pairs of the tributes?
yeah, like every single one of them, all 24 of them, like spend every second with each other for 3 days, like
Leading
3 days
up to
straight.
the, yeah,
Like, you could get to know everyone really well
yes.
in that sense. Maybe it's to create some of that, like tension, you
Yeah,
know,
some
to cause like,
animosity or just to
yeah,
get some drama going, like, oh my gosh, did you see what she did? Do you see what he's doing? Or like
yeah,
how good he
like
is at that? Like it just starts to like create all of
like
these
it,
feelings.
like all this craziness and stress, and they're
Mm-hmm.
just kids.
It makes me wonder because, well, and I am skipping ahead, but it doesn't appear that Peeta talks to a lot of other people. Does he?
No, neither
Like
of them
during all of
do.
the training, it doesn't seem like he talks to them, but I'm just thinking ahead when they're actually in the games. Maybe if we should just, something might happen that makes me think, how does that happen if he didn't talk to anybody? So anyway, I'll
Right.
save it.
I mean, that's basically covering that last point is their forced closeness with the two of them that kind of creates their relationship, their friendship.
Yeah.
And
Plus, I think too, like just being in a life or death situation, I think you would cling to whoever
is
you are
familiar.
with. You know what I
Right.
mean?
And you're in a new place that is like literally so foreign to you.
Yeah.
Like sticking with someone who is also being like, what the crap is going on? Like, this place
Yeah.
is crazy. What is going on is crazy. And we both feel that way. Like I said, I think it's all like the trauma bonding on top of it. They're only
Yes.
16.
They're just babies.
They're training their final thoughts, the training center. I just found really interesting. It was a gymnasium, basically, is kind of how they explain it. She's like, and so in my brain, I'm like, it's a basketball court. Like,
You like, yeah.
so I'm like,
That makes sense.
in my brain, I'm like, why is it such a fancy place? Like the Capitol's so fancy, and they just have like a
In the movie,
basketball
though, it's
court.
pretty fancy. It's more than a
In the movie,
basketball.
it's really
Basketball court.
I
But
think it's probably
they
better than one.
they don't talk it up that much, yeah, or explain it. I
And
do feel
then,
bad for them being like the last. Like I'd kind of
yeah,
forgotten about that. Like I just think of anything being the last because I just have sat through like a really long dance recital or a really long choir concert. And yeah, by the end, you're like checked out. You just could care
yeah.
less. So I was like, that's true. They would have to do something to make a scene.
There's only
I know.
24 of them, and they only get like 5
You
minutes.
could have laughed.
That's true. It still
So I
adds
mean,
up,
that
though.
would take a long time, but they're also allegedly doing stuff that is really interesting.
So you'd think it
Someone's shooting an
would.
arrow.
Yeah.
But it would kind of,
But they
it
were
would
really
get
drunk by then.
repetitive.
You
Yeah.
probably wouldn't even remember anyway.
It's something to be drunk at 16.
They weren't drunk.
Oh.
The people watching them were drunk.
Oh.
All she did was shoot a couple of arrows, honestly.
Yeah, but where'd they hit?
Right.
Well,
Right.
two. The one she hit and no one saw that made her mad. And then the one that hit the apple out of the pig's mouth.
Well, and
So
she
I wonder,
shot the
was
first
she only in
one.
there for like 2 minutes?
Yeah, so her
Well,
first
she
one
missed
she
the
shot.
first one, and
she
they laughed
missed.
at her.
And so then
and
they were like,
ignored her.
oh, whatever. So then she
Yeah.
shot the second one, and she made it. But at that point, it's
They
like,
weren't
whatever.
watching.
Like, she's just mediocre,
She had to do something dramatic.
I was just shot at the glass, man.
The
What
glass.
There was no glass. That's why it went through to the
The
pig
pig
apple.
apple.
They probably will from now on.
They should have fixed that.
I know.
But
To think
yeah.
they've done this for 74 years and nothing like this has ever happened before.
Yeah.
It's just
I
so
like it in the
interesting.
movie better. Like, I don't know. Because in the book, I kept saying, because it doesn't really say that she was like, said, thank you for your consideration or whatever. But in the movie, it does, doesn't it?
Oh, no.
And then
Here
she
it
just
is.
leaves.
Suddenly, I'm furious that with my life on the line, they don't even have the decency to pay attention to me, that I'm being upstaged by a dead pig. My heart starts to pound. I can feel my face burning. Without thinking, I pull an arrow from my quiver and send it straight at the game maker's table. I hear shouts of alarm as people stumble back. The arrow skewers the apple in the pig's mouth and pins it to the wall behind it. Everyone stares at me in disbelief. Thank you for your consideration, I say. Then I give a slight bow and walk straight toward the exit without being dismissed. So I think they nailed that right on the head.
Voila. Yeah.
What a wild way to end the section.
Yeah. Yeah, I get real excited for the actual games because then, like, you're like, who knows what's
Yeah.
going to happen? They're going to kill her off first or whatever. I've
Yeah.
been surprised because this is actually my third time reading it. Well, I read it, I've listened to it, and now I'm reading and listening to it. And, like, it's still keeping my attention. Like, I very rarely ever read anything more than once or watch anything more than once.
Yeah.
So it's rare that, like, I'm still interested in this. Like, it's entertaining. And I love just to read it, like, because you can just, I don't know, while you're eating lunch, just read your book,
Yeah.
sitting
It's
in the
easy
car.
and it like
It's an
keeps a
easy
good
read. Yeah.
pace. Yeah.
Yeah. So, anyway, that's why I
Yeah.
think it's good.
What do you think, Will?
Final thoughts. You don't like it?
Really boring.
You're already calling it.
That's boring.
I kept telling him, like, he was having a hard time, like, in the first few chapters. I was like, just keep going. Like, once the reaping's over and they start getting to the capital, it didn't get any more interesting for you.
No.
Were you listening to it too fast?
No.
Okay.
Did you stay awake the whole time?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you just need to actually just kind of
I'm not a big.
let yourself just sit and listen to it.
There's very few like of those books that I like.
Yeah.
Like I really
I don't
like the
know.
James Dash.
He did read a book in English that he loved. And I still need to figure out, I need to just buy it,
The
probably.
Alchemist
No.
is Trevor Noah.
The one you just read.
Is Trevor Noah?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like the history ones. Like they talk about like things that happened.
Interesting. Like the historical
Real
fiction,
things?
is it
Yeah.
or real?
I was like,
This thing.
well, this is futuristic, I guess. It's not history. It
That's
feels
from
like it's history, but really, this is set far
This is
in the
Yeah.
future. But
apocalypse.
since
wonder
they're
what-
like, for some reason, since they're like poor, it makes me think
It does.
in the past, but it's not.
The Hunger Games is set in roughly the 2300s.
Oh, 2300s. I was going to say 2030. And I'm like, oh, it's almost here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
You
look,
just get
Mom, you
into
did
it
great
and
with
it's
that
like
script.
easy. Yeah, you
She
did
had a
good.
whole PowerPoint to follow. That's called a script. We tried to do
She did
a
not.
podcast. I had nothing to talk about.
People.
Nothing to talk about.
You just got to talk about your life, man.
Well, I have a very boring life.
Me too, and I still find things to have a little fun.
Next week, if you want to join along with us, we will be reading chapters 8 through 14. And we'll be back here doing the same thing. We might be able to get Annie on. She's on vacation right now. Mom might be here. Mom might not. I don't know. We don't care.
She might be at
Me
the
and
gym.
Will will be here.
William might not let me back.
We might have to
ask me to be in a
separate
different
them.
room.
All right. Thank you guys so much for watching the War Related podcast with our new special guest that might be coming back, maybe. Hit that like button if you liked it, and smash that subscribe button if you hated it, because we love our haters here.
Oh, okay. I was confused. Bye. Signing off.
I guess she's done. Catch you guys next
See you
week with the next few chapters.
Bye.